And how we doing today? It is a wonderful wavy Wednesday. We are going to have some fun today. Like every day, there's a little bit of a hangout information there. I gotta go over to the Discord. Pop that in. And in a couple places here. And get some people rolling. You want to join the little party today? Oh, what a bad night of printing we had last night. Absolutely terrible. Printed two things, and two things failed. Not my night for printing. There's Don. How's it going?
Hey, Mike. Good morning.
Morning.
How's the sound coming over?
Good. Hey, Ben. How's it going? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 1 second. Riley, live now.
Yeah, we're live.
Mute. Yep. Ben's there. Good morning, Ben. Yep. Good afternoon. So.
It's morning for him too.
For Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He's sitting over there in America.
Feeling better today, Ben? Getting any of your voice back? Yeah, I gotta pop that chat out so I quit looking over here.
Oh, that's nice to hear, Ben. Oh,
but does he have his voice back is the thing. I guess he lost his voice just about. I mean, no ain't bad, that guy can talk too. Hey, what happened? Just lost everybody. I lost both my screens.
That's
good. Yeah, I lost both my screens.
Oops.
Well, I was moving my chat over, and all of a sudden, boom, all my screens are gone. Voice is back. Yes, not 100%.
Well, let's just say voice is done. Your video is done. I can see you.
Yeah, when I moved my chat over, it just shrunk both the screens. I don't know why. So.
Well, that's good. That's good to see, Ben. Not 100% perfect, but it's there.
Going to work today? You're going to wait another day. I don't know if you even missed any work, I guess.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he took a notebook with him and was typing all the messages for the customers.
There you go. He probably liked that way. Don't talk to me because I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
You tell me what the problem is, and then shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Need an answer? Wait a minute. I have to type it.
Yeah, I'll text it to you. Go away.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I went to print that Kermit again because I printed that. Hey, Minnesota Maker.
Minnesota Maker, good morning.
I gave that Kermit the Frog away, and I've been burning up that darn.
So. I worked yesterday, though. I thought I should probably stay home and go and work. Okay.
Yeah, take the day off.
Nah, I was going back to work. Take your notepad with you, just in case if you lose your voice again. You can always type a message.
Yeah, that's what the phone is for.
You can tell me what's wrong, but don't await an answer. I'll type it.
But yeah, I gave my Kermit the Frog away, and to a gal that helped us move out. So I went to print another one because I'm getting on that ice cream filament. So I started it last night before I left, and failed.
Oh man,
that kind of turned me off. But I got in touch with my gal last night or yesterday. I don't know. I always wait so long to get in touch with her, I wait until the day before, and I get in touch with her, to send me a new vase file.
Yeah.
I go and I look through all her projects, and decide which one I want. And this one that I got this week was really tough. It made it about 90%. It's got a little bit of saggy issues here and there. And what happened is it popped off the bed, and I shouldn't have. I don't know why. I was looking at it there.
Oh.
So, and I had that 0.5 nozzle on there. I haven't been having no luck with that. I don't know if it's because it was a steel nozzle that I'm having no luck with it. I mean, I set Kira up for it and everything. I told her it was a 0.5 nozzle. Hell, I even bumped up the flow rate even more than what I usually do, And it's just, I've been having this weird problem in the first few layers. It's weird. No matter where I move it, it's just in one spot.
Now, it sounds like you're going to have to go back to your 0.4 nozzle, huh?
Yeah. I took this morning. As you can see, my fans are sitting on my blowers are sitting right here.
Yeah.
Cooling fan sitting right here. That's already done. I heated it up, took it off, put the new one back, 0.4 back in there. Well, I took it off because it clogged,
Yeah.
So I figured, we were talking, and I figured, we'll try that 0.5, just see if I can get prints done faster or whatever.
Normally they say, with 0.5, 0.6, 0.8, and 1.0, you can print faster. You can.
I mean, you lose quality a little bit, but.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know, because this was last week's. I don't remember if I ever showed it off with the multicolor filament that I got.
Yeah. That thing looks so cool.
I know. But if you look close at it here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to show around this rim. I don't know. I might have to use this one so I can get some more light on it. Ooh, we're tipping over. Because no matter where.
Good morning.
Oh, we got, John Mack trolling for dollars.
And John Mack, good morning. Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
See all these just like right to there? It's just like all rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it only does it right there. See, and then it smooths out. It just does it for like that part. It's like half of it, or a little bit over half of it. It's like rougher than hell. And the first two layers are like freaking a road in Chicago, it's just bumpier than hell now.
Oh.
And I don't know why, but then it smooths out, and then it, it's basically fine. I mean, I got a little bit of over extrusion in here, little bubbles here and there, but that's minor. I don't mind that. But it's, no matter where I put it on the bed, it does that. It doesn't matter if I put it right in the center or at the front or back corner or anything, it's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, but over extrusion, you know what that comes from? Too much flow.
Well, yeah, I know. I got my flow. With this one, I did, I think, when I had it up to 12. Like, remember, I jumped it up to 12. I had it at 6.
Yeah.
And I thought it was still under extruding a lot, so I jumped it to 12 just to see what it would do. I mean, it didn't print bad. It had a few bubbles, but yeah. But whatever. It didn't really like it. But anyways, this is so cool. I did it in the red. And like I say, it made it about 90%, maybe. But check this sucker out.
Holy cow. Holy moly.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
I mean, I'm gonna do it in the colored filament that I have.
Yeah.
But this is what I came to this morning. This was sitting on top of it.
Shit. Oh man. That can't be. Oh no. That can't.
But
oh man.
If you look, because these are both at 100%. It almost made it.
Yeah.
It was this one. It's this one here. That one there is 150%. This is the one that's 100%. These are both 100%. So, You know, it almost made it. But you know, the way how she has this painted on her site is really cool. And when I told her I wanted this one, she's like, "Yeah, I've been really wanting to see this one printed, and and it's a difficult print. I mean, you can see it. I tried doing it without no supports through here.
Yeah.
You know, it got a little rough, but you know, there was no support in here at all at 60%. At 60% overhang or 60 degrees or whatever, the only support was around the outside edge here. There was no support in the center, so I don't know why that got so rough right there. But
maybe it should have had a little bit of support there too.
Yeah. But I tried printing it with like I print everything at 70 degrees. And it just had a little bit of support right here. You know? And then it just kept on knocking into the bed and knocking the nozzle and everything. So I stopped it and got rid of the support and just started over. And this is what I ended up with a little bit of spaghetti at the top. But I think the only reason why I did that, you know, it hit it because it was way over in the front corner here. And it was supposed to be towards the center a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't like what it did. So,
shall I do a print show?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see what you made there. I'll get you locked in here. Let me see here. There we go.
Huh?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not too tall. Wait a minute. Let me get my measuring linear out here. How tall is it? 22 centimeters to the top. It had a little bit of a problem right up here on the top, you know. And as you can see, the trees.
Yeah, a little bit of pimpling, a little bit of stringing.
Yeah, where there was a lot more stringing on there, you know, hanging down. It tried printing a couple of leaves in midair and then go over here and then do some printing, you know, until it got up to the right layer where the leaf is supposed to be hanging down. Well, that didn't look too good.
Yeah.
So I had to take my snippers and do a little bit of snipping. But hey, and really cool is, take a look at that.
That's neat.
You see how big that hole is?
Just locks right in there?
This lock, well, it sits in there. You have to glue it together, that's for sure. But you know, right now you can keep it apart, and then I'm not sure if you can see all the way up, but you know, it's
hollow all the way to the top, just about there.
Yeah, it's hollow. It's hollow all the way up to the top, so that you can put some lights in here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or put the lights, let's say, down here somewhere, and just let this all light up. You know.
Yeah, no, that's cool. You gonna paint that now to finish it?
That is something that I really want to paint. Yeah. That is something that I really want to paint. And I'm not sure if Robbie Mack is going to show up or if he's going to watch this live stream later on or whatever. But just for proof, Robbie Mack, here it is. Your letter came today.
Oh, don't show his address like that.
Wait a minute. Here's my address. I'm not sure if you can read that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Don, Lord of Fun.
Yeah, you gotta watch showing people's address there, buddy.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right, actually, yeah,
but you know,
I'll take that out.
Let's just say I can hardly read it. But yeah,
that's pretty funny.
He made a little note on it, and then
there you go.
Yeah, 2 of them are silver, so I think they're steel nozzles. I'm not sure.
Yeah, them are hardened.
Yeah, the other ones are copper.
Yep.
But hey, that's cool. And Hermes are one of the delivery services that we have here in Germany.
Yeah. Don't show addresses, no? Okay. Nice.
There it is. There it is.
Now, what are them capture cards actually used for? Just for recording?
For recording. You can plug any HDMI device into it. It also has an output so that, or not only for recording, it also has output on it so that you can plug in HDMI monitor or TV to it. And for example, when you're sitting on your PC playing a game, you know, instead of watching it on your normal monitor, you can watch it on your TV. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like a wireless device to move your video somewhere else, or?
Well, it's not wireless. You have a lot of cable, you know, that you have to connect. This one connects via USB to your PC, and then
HDMI into your TV.
Yeah, HDMI into the TV, or in this case, I'm going to use the HDMI in and connect this to it.
Oh, okay. So you're just using it for recording purposes. There ain't like a hard drive or nothing in that, correct?
No, there's no hard drive on it, so you're going to have to make sure you have enough room on your hard disk.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I'm going to have to get to is another hard disk, because I only have a 500 gigabyte in here, and I think somewhere around 2 terabyte is going to be needed in the near future.
Yeah, I've got a 2 tera. Well, my main one's a 1 terabyte, and I have a 2 terabyte for backup, and another 1 terabyte for an E drive. So I've got like 4 terabyte set up. So, well, there's John. Check John out here.
Hey, hey, John.
Hey, Brent.
Hey,
look at his wavy Wednesday. Check that out.
That looks nice.
That's cool, John.
That is cool. Looks like you already got lights in it.
Yep. That is awesome, John.
Yeah.
You know, and he had to go and outdo me. You know, I thought mine was going to be really cool, and then he shows up. He showed me that last night, what he was doing, you know.
It's I just used a USB extension cable and one of those USB lights. They just plug in the end of the USB.
Yeah. That's cool.
Have to run to work.
All right, John. No, thanks for sharing that.
And Trolling for Dollars might be streaming tomorrow when he's working on it. When he's working on his A8.
Good. That's good. We'll have to see that.
Who's on the tree are the fungus effect. Yeah, yeah, that could be Ben.
Yeah,
Trolling for Dollar just said his name is John.
Yeah. That's a nice print John did, though, ain't it?
Yeah.
I got some pretty colors coming up, though, so I think this is going to look really nice once it's done.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I hope it comes out good.
Yeah, well, I got to get a print done today. I got to start that here pretty soon, so I got to get this back together, because when we're done here today, I got to do get a couple prints done, and I got to do a review on some filament right away, so.
Oh.
I will wait until.
Yeah, how is it normally done after 3 or 4 months? When you have a printer, after 3 or 4 months, you should do a follow-up review.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I should do one on that one How D9.
Well, if you do, tell them. You know, I mean, people need to know about it, so.
I have to be honest. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, tell them what a piece of credit is. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. You know.
Yeah. Well, let's say you can get really good prints off of it. There's no question about that.
But it's very temperamental.
It is temperamental, and the tricks you have to use.
Yeah.
At this time, you know, I haven't done the updates. I don't know if that ABL is going to work like it's supposed to after the updates. I haven't done them yet.
Yeah. Trolling for Dollars. Actually, we're not streaming tomorrow. Tanner's streaming. He streams an hour later than me, so he'll be on. Well, I start at 7, and so he starts at 8, and he'll be done at 10. So we're usually done here at 9. Well, we're supposed to be, but we never are. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Going over here.
But if you start streaming right after Ricky, no problem. We can all go to your channel.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta watch Ricky because I need to start learning that builder too, or whatever the heck he uses.
Let me just check something here. Did I subscribe? Yeah, I'm subscribed, but I don't see any type of contact. John, what's wrong? Did you forget to put up some videos?
Who's that?
Trolling for dollars.
Oh,
yeah.
They don't have no contact yet? Hey, David Olson, good morning.
Good morning, David. How are you, my friend?
So, yeah, I don't know. There's my Wavy Wednesday, David. It failed, but it's supposed to be about an inch taller, really, but it's all right. Still looks cool. I'm going to do it in my color changing filament, or rainbow filament is what it's called, I guess.
Yeah, take your knife and trim up that upper edge so it looks like it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, up here, I mean, that's where everything was still stuck to it. You know, and I've just been a little bit busy this morning, so I haven't had time to do anything but yank that top off of it. So like that. Just nip this here off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, trolling for dollars, John. How was that sandstorm? I hope it didn't go over Phoenix just like it did a couple of years ago, you know?
Yeah, that was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, next week I think I'm gonna get in touch with my gal next week and just tell her to pick one and send it to me, you know?
Yeah.
She said, as long as I keep on sending her pictures, she'll keep on giving me her STLs, you know? Cool.
Ask her if she can send me a vase to print.
This is my private contact.
I don't need the contact. Just send me the STL file.
Well, I told her I wouldn't give out her STL files, so.
Yeah. Might have to ask her.
Yeah.
Tell her buddy over in Germany he wants to make a Wavy Wednesday too.
Yeah. She was kind of leery about letting me have, you know.
Yeah. Then you can tell her. Then we'll both show them off.
Yeah. Because I mean, this is what she does for a job. You know, she's an artist and stuff. So
cool.
Lucky she's not charging me for them. You know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. I have yet to put up contact, but I have a lot of content.
But you know what? I'm so proud of this print right now, man.
Yeah, no, that looks really nice.
This is one of the biggest and most successful prints, I must say. You know, up here in this tower, I did not have to do any type of trimming or anything. You know,
that's nice.
No stringing at all. Even between these little things, there was only 2 or 3 places where there was a little bit of stringing. In the small railing that's down here below, between the stabs, you know, there was just a little bit of stringing, but you can hardly see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I don't hear. I'm trolling for dollar here now. Yeah, I don't hear about dust storms too often either anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, but so, you know what's really strange? That does have to do something with the weather climate and you know, this warming up and everything. You know, the weather changing all around the world and everything.
Yeah.
Because back in the 60s, 70s, when I was growing up in Arizona, we never had such a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, so dust devils, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you know they were so small. We were always running through them. You know, as a child, we were running through them.
Oh yeah, you gotta go play and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I gotta find some stuff to print here, and I got a few pumpkins to print. I guess that's about all I can print right now with it. Because it's orange. I ordered red, but it looks orange to me. Remember that red that I ordered last week?
Yeah.
And this one's all right, I guess.
Hey, Joe Paddock is here. Good morning, Joe. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Joe. Good morning.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah. I don't think this one is passed through. Why would you make a pumpkin with a face on it without no holes in it? You know?
Just carving it in.
Well, yeah, but I mean an STL file. You know, they indented them. They didn't cut them out. You know?
Those from the Tucson area in farmland that has no crops at the time. No crops at the time. Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll see you in about 30 minutes, Joe. Yeah, I just gotta. I mean, I suppose I could just do the ones that I got right now. I did get some already. Oh, that one's neat. Pumpkin octopus. I like that one. I'll have to save that one and download it.
Yeah, but you know you're going to have to print them big.
These I am not going to print big because I just want them to print so I can get the review done. You know, and I don't want to use up all the freaking filament on the review. You know, I want some of it left so I can use it. You know, I mean, what I should have done is I should have started printing last week. You know.
Yeah. Well, let's just say that's what's left from the red PLA, where I printed out a couple of figures. You know, I wasn't thinking about printing all that filament up.
Yeah.
Or just like with the PLA fun or with the copper. With the copper, I still have from that 500, I think I still have about 400, 350, something like that, grams.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, you know, they can't expect you to use every drop of filament.
Well, he told me, he said, don't use too much of it on reviews and stuff. I'm like, yeah, don't worry. I won't. But this year would be good anyways for pumpkins and stuff compared to other stuff because it is PETG, you know. So you can be outside in the sun. You don't have to bring it inside every day, you know. So, because it is PETG, so.
Well, let's just say my filament supplier just posted in Facebook today. We have new ASA Next filament replacement for ABS. Yeah, good for outdoor and P-Pop-O and everything. Link here. I went over to the web page. They only have white and black.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I made a comment. More colors, please.
But you know, he's like, "Well, can you do a review?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'll do a review on YouTube and Amazon if you want me to. You know, I don't care."
Yeah. Did you get that rolled for free?
Yeah, and I'm ordering 2 more this morning. Yeah, these guys they do it a little different. You go on Amazon, buy the filament, and you take a picture of your order and text it to them, and then once you do just give them a 5-star rating or whatever on their filament. Take a picture of that, send it to them, and then they transfer the money to your PayPal account.
Yeah, just like Sunlu was doing here in Germany. But well, let's just say at that time I was a bit skeptical about that, you know.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard from a couple of guys uh, here in Germany, ordering filament, sending them the order number and everything so that they can see, okay, they did buy the filament through Amazon link. They get the filament, you know, rate them in Amazon, and still waiting for the money.
Yeah. Well, this says within 5 days, so you know, 5 business days of giving them a rating.
Yeah. Well, that means that as soon as you buy the filament, you text them. As soon as you get the filament, you have to do some prints or whatever.
Yeah.
And rate them, and make a video with the prints, and all that within 5 days.
No, because you got as long as you want to do that stuff. It's just then it takes longer to get your money back. You know, because it's after you rate them, then they and take a picture and send it to them. Once you do that, then it's 5 business days from the time you do that. And I just did that yesterday, so I got 5 business. I've had this for about a week now. Still haven't opened it, but I rated it anyways because I've got probably 10 rolls of this, you know, from these guys. So I know what it prints like. So it's no big deal to me. You know,
Yeah.
So the only thing I'm gonna have to do different is I'm ordering wood today. So
yeah,
you know that one I'll have to print with because I haven't printed with that one yet.
See what Trolling for Dollars just wrote.
Oh. Yeah, that's what they're looking for is a 5-star rating. Yeah. And really, you know, I don't have no problem with their filament. It prints just perfect, you know. And all the filament that I've bought from them, it's been the $10 deals, you know. It's some of the cheap filament, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I got a bunch of it, it's because it's $10. I mean, it was, so it ain't no more.
Damn it!
You know, it's like this PETG was, oh Christ, what was it? I'll have to look here. I forget now. It was $25 or some crap like that. That's well, yeah, I know, especially for me, or $22.99.
Yeah,
yeah, that ain't really too bad for a PETG. You know,
that's somewhere around $17.90, I think, here in Germany.
Yeah,
it would be about $22, $23, something like that.
Well, you know, yes and no. They might be from some people, but for me, I mean, it prints nice. You know, it prints like any other filament. Is it silk or anything like that? No. But for PLA and stuff like that, it's just as good as any other filament. You know, I don't have no problems with it. So they're really not buying a 5-star rating from me. You know, yeah. I'd give them a 5-star rating. I mean, it sticks good. Stringing ain't bad at all. You know, whatever. You know, it's fine with me.
Yeah. Question: have you ever printed with a polycarbonate?
No.
Filament?
Nope.
Yeah. That's one of my Facebook friends. He made a posting in one of the Facebook groups asking if anybody's printed with a polycarbonate filament. I just had to put my comment underneath it. You know, after checking the link that he posted, I had to put my comment underneath it. Don't pay 79 euros for that BS filament. Go over to my filament supplier and get a roll of black ASA next, and you will be more than happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this ASA, that's supposed to be just as strong as ABS filament. And you know, polycarbonate filament, what is that? A black filament with carbon particle in it, you know?
Yeah.
And then 79 euros for a 750 gram roll.
Yeah. Yeah, trolling for another. Yeah, they are. You know, they definitely are. And I definitely wouldn't give it to them if it wasn't worth it, you know? I mean, for the filament that it is, yeah, it's worth it. It's a good price filament, you know. $20 for a roll of PLA, you know, that ain't a bad price. Have I had any bad rolls? No. I mean, they're spooled halfway decent, you know. I mean, they're not one of the perfect spooled rolls, you know. They're a cheaper filament, you know.
No, that don't look bad at all.
No. It isn't perfectly lined up or anything in that manner, but I mean, I haven't had a bad roll yet. You know, I haven't had a problem with it. It's consistent, you know. And let me look, see how many rolls I got here. There's one over there. There's two. I'll get a flashlight here. I can't see my filament supply down here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 rolls of it. That out. And I probably have some more in my totes that are underneath this printer over here. You know, and I've opened up all the rolls except for this one, and I've printed with all the rolls, and I don't have a problem. You know, maybe 4.5 stars. You know, just because yeah, it can be better. You know, everything can be better, but now they're buying a little bit of it, but they're not. You're giving them a. I think it's an all right rating for what it is, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I would have had problems with any of it, I would have told them no. You know, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You know.
Yeah.
But like I say, I haven't had problems, not one. You know.
I hear you.
And the other roll of PETG is also them. You know, so I've printed with their PETG before too, so that's in a clear. Oh yeah, no, I mean the average Joe, yeah, they don't know me from nothing, you know, or they don't know the filament company, and I don't know how they go about contacting people. I know other people have gotten this too from them about doing reviews for them and stuff by doing it this way. But you know, like I say, I mean, it's especially if you know, it's definitely a 5-star rating if you get it for $10. You know, then it's definitely a 5-star rating for a $10 filament. It's 5 stars all day long. You know, that's the only thing that really knocks it a little bit is just it's not $10 filament. And you know me, I like my $10 filament.
No, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
I wish it would be possible here in Germany, you know, that I could get one roll after another for $9.99. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's what all my filament is. Every single roll. I mean, yeah, I had to buy this, but I got my money back, so this is actually free. You know.
Yeah.
You pay for it and then you get your money back, but you know. Yeah.
But,
no, I wouldn't do this for a company. You know, here we'll give you this printer. You know, if you give us 5 stars, I would never do something like that. You know, I'm going to give you an honest review on something like that. And give me an honest review on this stuff because I've used it. I've been using it for months, so I know what it prints like, and you know.
Yep.
Oh, it's arriving tomorrow. Cool. Oh, did you get it off of my site, or did you just find it? Did you get it off of one of those deals that I should put out there? I always look for them. don't remember the last time I found these guys for $10, but I don't think it was that long ago.
Oh,
I swear I ordered red, but I guess not. No, I did order. No, that's what I ordered right now. I gotta go back here.
oh, PLA.
Oh, it is orange. Okay.
Filament 1.75. So what do we have here?
Yeah, $12 for dollars. You're definitely not going to be disappointed with it. You know, even if you paid full price for it, you wouldn't be disappointed with it. You know, but you're going to be even more happy because it was $10.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess I can't compare it to that high dollar filament because I've never bought a roll of high dollar filament. You know. So, me, myself, I can't compare it to that stuff, but for what I use, phew, it's great filament, as far as I'm concerned. We'll see. He gets his tomorrow, so this is 230 to 250. 180. So I think my machine runs usually about 240, 245, I think is what I ran the PETG at. But we'll see. I change that on the fly, but you gotta get this thing done. So, move axes. There we go. You know what I don't like is can't move your Z more than 1 mil at a time. But that's okay. Oops, Spankies, that's I got that going all the way down. I gotta clean this bed off. Yep, I got it down too. I should have put that fan on. What a dumbass.
Yeah, one thing's for sure. In Amazon, I don't have to look there for filament.
Yeah.
Not in Amazon, Germany. I don't have to look there. You won't find a roll of filament under 13 euro.
What's that US then?
About $15, $16.
I mean, even still, that ain't too bad, you know.
Yeah, but I go to eBay, I find filament one roll after another for under 10 euro, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, see, and I can't find it on eBay. I've looked. Trust me, I've looked on eBay. And you put in a price of max price $10.
Yeah.
And, they show all kinds of them for under $10. So you click on them, and it's for a freaking nozzle. That's what they have on their listing for under $10. Hey, Slug, how's it going, my brother?
Hey, Slug, good morning.
That's what they're showing for under $10.
Yeah.
And so you just can't.
I have my search PLA filament 1.75 millimeter. Under 10. Oh no, I have it set to under 20, and then Germany, for exact wear. And I get an email every day. Every once in a while, there's a new posting in it, for some filament for $15.99, and then every once in a while, $9.99. Then I go and take a look.
Yeah.
Every time when I look, it's only for one specific color.
Yeah.
Every other color costs then a couple more.
Yeah. Guarantee you, I'm gonna have to print a new thing here because printing PETG at higher temperatures are definitely gonna melt this. I think it already started a little bit. You can see that discoloration on it. The last time I printed, compared to this one, it hasn't been used. It's nice and clean. So yeah, we'll see. part of it's glued on there because these break so easy. We're going to redo those, so I suppose I'll just break that out of there.
Hey, Slug, Hangout link is there.
Yeah, I put it out there, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. But just slap this back on there quick. I'm going to clean this stuff off there, this Tesla glue. I don't know what's going on with it, but definitely didn't get 20 prints out of it. I've applied over the top a couple of different times.
I have.
So I don't know. When it's fresh, boy, that stuff works nice. But otherwise, yeah. I should probably just, for the review, I should probably just use glue. Because not everybody's going to have the Tesla glue.
Yeah. Did you have any? Did you have a fresh portion of glue on that when you were printing the vase?
No. I did apply a new bit. What we got there? 3D printing Dr. Monin.
Oh, 3D printing doctor is here.
Headphones are going on again today. They used to trickle in and out all the time, So I moved the little plug up front, and it was better.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
good morning, Ricky.
Good morning.
How you
Ricky
doing, buddy?
Hey, Jake, how's it going? Jake from State Farm is in the house.
Yeah, and Jake from State Farm.
How's that printer running?
The S4?
How's the printer running, Rick?
Does this answer your question?
Oh, sweet. You got lock on you. I gotta look at that.
Yeah, lock on Ricky.
Yeah, that is nice, dude. Looks like you got her turned in pretty good, huh?
This, yeah. I didn't print this on a raft, so a couple of the little spots are tore on the build surface. Did make a little mark on the bottom, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Hey, but it still looks friggin' cool.
So yeah, the lower portion of the body was printed on the S4 overnight last night. So I woke up this morning to that being done. I printed the axles on the S4 before I started that. So
Sweet.
The axles were printed on that. The X1 printed the wheels.
Cool.
A8 printed the tires.
You got everybody working there on one big harmony now, Ricky.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Ricky's got the whole family working.
Yeah, he's got a whole little assembly line going there. He'll be printing them out and shipping them out the door.
So yeah, none of this would have been possible to have printed in this amount of time without 3 printers working.
Yep.
It was about
Robbie Mack.
Yeah, absolutely. It was about midnight last night when I guess it was about 11 when the wheels got done. It was about midnight when the tires got done, and then this didn't finish up until sometime in the middle of the night. I went ahead and went to bed and let the S4 do its thing.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I left here yesterday and with both the printers printing and come back this morning. I had 2 failures. I didn't even show my other one, did I? That's Kermit up there. Oh, I guess I should take it off of Ricky here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah, there's my bad Kermit that didn't turn out so good last night. Here, let me see if I can get it up there and try to turn it the right way. Come on, Kermit. Yeah, a little bit shitty there.
Kermit looks like he fell into a garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is my Wavy Wednesday, Ricky.
Oh, cool.
And then but it failed, this is what I got here, and this was on top of it. So they missed about a ½ inch to an inch,
Yeah.
But it still looks kind of neat.
It does look cool.
Yeah. And hey, Ricky, talking about Robbie Mack, take a look here. I got a letter today from him.
Some nozzles.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, he told me he's got some nozzles laying around for E3D, doesn't need, and that he was going to send them to me.
Awesome.
Yeah, that letter got in here.
Robbie's a good dude.
Yeah, the letter got in perfect condition here. You just send it as a normal letter. There's three stamps on it, but no idea what each stamp is worth.
Hey, Hawk, how's it going?
It's Ben here. Hey, Ben. Good morning.
And Jake says his Wavy Wednesday, or was it Jake? Yeah, no, it wasn't Jake. Somebody else has just said that. Oh, that was Jake that said that.
Slug, that was a rough night with Miss Piggy.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Yeah.
This axle, I might have to do a little sanding on it. Keeps wanting to stick. It's either in the axle or the wheel. But the other wheels are turning good.
Cool.
Oh, that one might want to stick a little now. Wasn't sticking earlier. But the tolerances are between the axle and the inner diameter of the wheel are much better than they were on my truck. It actually,
that's good.
Under no more weight than it weighs right now. When you put it on the carpet, only one wheel wasn't wanting to roll. Now you put it on a smooth surface. There's a couple of them that don't want to roll because it doesn't have enough friction against it. Maybe that'll change when there's a little more weight on it, or when the wheels break in a little bit just through turning.
I haven't tried filament either. Too expensive for me.
Yeah, I would like to do the lower bodies in like that Vertigo gray. Right now it's in 3D Solutech silver metal. Check out the pattern that Kira just kind of naturally put on it in printing it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that bottom looks really good.
It's got a couple spots. I don't know if you can the camera on that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Couple spots. There are a couple small tears in the build surface. So at some point I'll replace the build surface and it'll be fine. Robbie said that if he prints large, he prints on a raft on it. And I'm like, well, I was like, I don't really care if the bottom surface is a little marred up as long as it'll successfully print. So I just gave it a go.
Them wheel wells, did you use support in that then, or?
Yeah, there was supports in the wheel wells here that I had to break out, but
they break off nice and smooth in there?
Snapped out real nice. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, Ricky, do you have a 3D pen?
Not yet.
Yeah, I need to get one. Then all you have to do is just use a little bit of filament and fill up those holes down below.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's an Army Jeep.
Right. It is
a little rugged.
It's the underside. You're not going to see the underside very often.
Yeah. If anybody sees it, you can tell them, yeah, it was already in the war. Hey, but that is really cool.
Right now, the S4 is printing the front and rear bumpers.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one finished.
I need to slice up the interior here in a minute and get it going on the A8.
I lost my freaking wrench.
Hey, Slug has a good idea.
What's that?
Paint some rust in the holes.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, hey, Ricky. Got my lighthouse finished this morning.
Nice, dude.
Huh?
Yeah.
With trees, with all the stairs. That thing has a large hole going through it all the way up to the top so that you can put some LED lights in it or something like that. But this is one I'm going to paint it. I am going to paint this one. That thing looks so friggin' cool.
You know, you don't move from your chair and stuff just poof, disappears.
And this part right here took about 7.5 hours to print. And this is a 29-hour print. And this is not even at the size of the normal STL files. The normal STL files, that thing is a number bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, this print turned out really nice. Glad somebody's prints turned out nice last night.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Son of a bugger. I think that's the only one I got around here. That size. I'm going to have to go digging now.
When the S4 gets done printing the bumpers, I think I need to trade filament between the X1 and the S4. Because I think everything I got left that has to be done in silver is smaller pieces. So the X1 can handle that, and then the S4 can start taking on the upper body. That's the that green, that olive drab. That's the roll that Mr. Buckham's got. And that color is perfect. I know it's a little washed out in this light, but
yeah.
And it printed really nice. So having never used any filament from that manufacturer, I guess I should probably do a review of the filament itself.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Because I mean, the color is perfect. It came out great, and printed real easy. I was running the X1 at 215, which means it actually printed about 212. Because the X1 doesn't hold temperature.
Oh yeah.
Because the fan blows a little bit on the nozzle. That's not supposed to.
If you heat it up a little bit, you know, like with a heat gun or whatever, and then just take your spatula and just kind of bend it down a little bit.
No, it's the actual the hot end fan leaks out around.
Oh yeah,
hot end and blows on the nozzle.
Okay, yeah.
Because when you heat it up, it takes forever unless you put your finger on the hot end fan and stop it from spinning. So when it gets close, I put my finger on the fan for a couple seconds and stop it from spinning so that it will actually start to print. Otherwise, it'll never start to print.
Okay.
So it's the hot end fan leaks out around where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. This ain't gonna be a very good day. I cannot find it. I hate days where you just spend your day searching for crap.
Which the vehicle I was using to base the scale of my Jeep off of, you can see that they're pretty close in size. My Jeep's a little bit wider.
Yeah.
But the body's not that much wider. It's the tires that are wider. And then their vehicle's a little bit longer. But, you know, vehicles are different sizes.
Yeah, and you can also see the tires on the small tires on the one, that's street tires. And the tires you have on the new one, that's for off-road.
Whatever I did with that little freaking Allen wrench is the only one I got, it looks like. After those walls. This is one in here.
Yeah, I can't get over how perfect that olive drab color is. I will definitely be using more of it in the future. That was that C. Gaydon company.
I think I found it, but I'm not sure. Put all this other crap back. All right. Here's a bunch of little tiny ones. Trying to keep everything in one spot so you don't have to dig. I guess when you move, you have a little bit of leniency on that.
Ah, near
Right.
Hey, nerdlet, or I don't know. Nerdlet, right?
Nerdity is here.
No, he stopped. He's in Discord quite a bit. How's it going today? Take a gun.
You guys are cracking Nerdite up.
Why? What do you do?
Having trouble pronouncing Nerdite?
Oh, yeah. You don't have that.
No one can pronounce my name.
I think Ricky did all right. But yeah, no, not me or whoever the other guy is. Don. Yeah, that's who that is.
Where did you post that? Helmet design.
Who's that?
Nerdite.
Nerdit. Oh, show off your prints. Let me take a look there. No problem, Ben. Will do.
I don't have any brown filament. I'm gonna have to print my interior in black.
Yeah, I know. That's the one color I don't have, except for in wood, of course, you know.
I have a lot of colors that I don't have yet, but I'll get to it. Like I don't have white, I have red.
Oh yeah. Oh no, them are no good today. I was gonna say I'll find you some $10 filament just to try.
Yeah, Ricky, how is that with the interior with the seats and the framework for the seats? Are those in two parts so that you can print the seats in a beige brown or something like that?
You just print the individual seats and print the dash and the steering wheel.
Yeah.
The interior is 4 pieces. And then you just glue them in.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, I watch them. You know, I watch them, but that's all I can say. I watch him just because he's so knowledgeable. You know.
I only get to watch a little bit of Neary's because he streams on Wednesdays, and that's when I do my music stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it's time for me,
he's still on. He's still on when you're done, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's usually still on for several hours when I'm done. But so.
Yeah. Well, let's
I
just say his
think
streams
it's about an hour and a half somewhere in there.
Yeah, his streams are long. You know, that's something that he could really, you know, if he does his job with building up the print and looking at the stream, and then goes into long conversations. If you keep his conversation short, that stream would be about 2.5 or 3 hours and not 5 or 6.
Yeah,
but none of us can really tell him anything about how to stream because he has 200 people watching his streams.
Yeah, that's it.
You can when you have 201, then you can give him advice on how he should be streaming.
I know. But as far as that goes, I don't like the guy. I mean, he just gets on my nerves. But I watch him because he's so knowledgeable. That's why I watch him. But otherwise,
I like him.
The way how he talks,
I like him except for when he does his cannibalism stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he starts getting. Yeah, he's just.
He gets off on that. That gets a little dark and creepy for me.
Yeah, and that turns me off totally on him, and that's why I don't like him. You know, it's just because of that type of stuff, you know. And, you know,
aside from that, I enjoy his banter until he gets into the cannibalism stuff, and I'm like, okay, dude.
And his laugh sometimes just makes me want to punch him in the face or something, I guess.
See, I like his laugh, and maybe I'm in the minority too, because I know a lot of people give Jimmy Shaw crap about his laugh. I enjoy when he laughs too.
Yeah. But
I mean, I watch him. Jimmy Shaw's tidbits.
I like watching like the beginnings of his streams, you know, while he's working on the printers, and then when it's printing and stuff, I don't need to watch that anymore. You know?
Well, what cannibalism stuff? 3D printing doctor. Like one of his streams, somebody called him a racist, and he said, "I'm not racist. By the time I'm through with you, you're all black and taste like barbecue sauce." You know,
about pulling people's pants down and slamming their heads into crap when he leaves a porn store. It's just all useless information.
And then talking about gays, so I don't have any problem with gays. If you need any videos, you can go over to my shop.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, you know.
Well, I mean, he runs. I was gonna say he runs an adult bookstore.
Well, yeah, I know that. I understand that. And I don't give him crap for that, you know. But when he's you know, talking about leaving there and what he's going to do to the people, you know, when he leaves.
He calls the people who tune into his channel victims.
Yeah. I don't like that either, you know.
Yeah.
Let's just say I don't watch his live streams anymore, but when he does a filament review or he does a printer review, I might take a look at it.
Yeah, that's all we do.
But no, I enjoy his videos. Like I said, the only thing that kind of turns me off is when he does the, you know, cannibalism talk and stuff like that.
His sense of humor is way below the.
It's a little dark for my taste.
Yeah.
What was that? Something fell. What fell?
Huh? Okay.
Oh.
Huh? Print failure?
No, the little cap that goes in the end of the aluminum extrusion popped out. It just shakes my shelf so much that it's shaking things like that out.
Well, looks like you're going to have to bolt that shelf to the wall.
Just means I'm gonna have to more frequently check all the bolts and stuff and make sure everything's staying tight.
Yeah.
Take a picture of this. Ooh, yep.
The gigs are going great, Ben. Been, you know, working my tail off. Yesterday was a day off. Today I got my my stream, my music stream, and then it's right back to the Broadway grind. Busting my tail and begging for tips.
Tits or tips?
Tips. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Ricky. How you guys doing?
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe, good morning.
Doing well this morning, man.
Good show yesterday. I was in and out of it. I just, you know, you get busy with work.
Apparently, I didn't build the printer fast enough for some people, but.
Oh, poor babies.
Right. Yeah, Bruce was giving me crap about working so slow. I'm like, well, look, I put it together. I didn't have to troubleshoot anything after I did. Once I got the bed leveled, it's printing, and I haven't had to touch it again since. So
slow and steady wins the race.
There's something to be said for working slow and doing it right the first time.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yep.
Well, let's just say I had to go before you were finished with with the building, but when I came back and had the time, I watched the rest of the stream, Ricky.
So, Ricky, did you end up just doing regular benchy, or did you do the aircraft benchy?
I did the regular benchy because the aircraft carrier benchy was 4 hours, and I wasn't going to keep streaming for 4 hours.
Ah,
Yeah, why not?
Chicken.
Mike does it all the time.
So yeah, before I had dialed in any
Oh wow,
profiles or anything.
that actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Let me lock it on for you.
Okay, that's just the stock profile from Kira for the CR10S4.
Nice.
So since then, I dialed it in a little bit. I increased the wall thickness a little bit because you can see the infill through the outer wall a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, everything came out looking great. I mean, bridges and overhangs and all that did great. Only a very little bit of ghosting.
That's a little bit. It's not too sharp.
But only a little bit of ghosting on the one porthole, and that's just. I mean, you're sliding a 400 by 400 sheet of aluminum back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some ghosting with that much inertia to try to dampen.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do about that.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that what they make Bondo paint for?
Right. So, like I said, I'm not worried about a little bit of ghosting. It's not going to bother me at all. And then that's what came out of last night's print on the S4.
Holy camole, that looks great.
So yeah.
Good. Hang on,
The
I'll get you
the lower
Ricky.
body wedge is done.
Ricky, show it again, please. I
got you locked down again.
So yeah, the lower body of the Jeep is done. Wheels printed on the X1, tires printed on the A8.
You know, at this rate, you're going to end up with an MK3. You know, you go from a trunk C to an A8 to an S4.
And the S4 is printing the bumpers right now for the Jeep.
Nice.
And then I will swap filament between the X1 and the S4, so the S4 can start printing the green part of the body, and the X1 can print the window frames and stuff like that are left to print, and grill, smaller pieces.
Yeah, I got to get off my butt and get that Pinda Pro put back on my MK3, and I gotta work on that ender a little bit and get that bed leveling a little bit better.
You got glass? Do you got glass on your ender?
I've got a mirror,
Mirror, yeah.
but it's
mirror
still the
glass,
front.
same thing. Almost.
So I printed these discs, and the front side of the discs looks like they're so it's like you could tell like there was a little bit of lift on the on them, but there's not any lift, if that makes any sense. They stuck really well to the bed, but the first few layers, it actually looks like they're
bubbles
lifting
up like?
What's that?
Does it like bubble up like?
No, it looks like kind of like a half moon is under there, like the filaments, two different colors. Like for the front half, you know, and it's like moon shaped. So I'll have to print one off and take a picture.
Yeah.
It was really weird how it was discolored like that.
Yeah.
And they stuck fine to the bed, so I should be fine. It's just, like I said, it's that initial first layer that's just kind of wonky, and I just gotta work on that better. I did the first layer. I did the changes in my profile from him, but I just haven't had a chance to print. You know, since I talked to him about that, that's when everything started going downhill. So
Yeah. I have yet to put in filament frenzies profile yet, which I want to do. I might do that tomorrow while Ricky's streaming or something, you know.
On Cura? For Cura?
Yeah.
Because I know everybody keeps on putting out simplified 3D profiles. I'm like, I could give a shit about the simplified 3D. Not everybody's got $150 to buy the software.
Yeah, but you can still transfer it over to an extent, you know.
Can you import a simplified 3D profile into a Cura?
You can import it anyways. It's just you have to type it in all by hand, don't you?
Well, I would think you would have to, but that FFF file, I keep on seeing people posting FFF files out there.
Yeah, FFF. I think that's only for S3D. Yeah.
So, yeah, I could type it all in, but, you know, it's one of those things where what if you accidentally miss just one setting?
Yeah, or don't know what that actually setting is.
Yeah.
And that don't make no sense. I don't have nothing like that.
Exactly.
Well, let's just say if Cura, if they had that support function just like S3D has.
They do now.
They have it in beta. Like there's like a beta section down towards the bottom or something like that.
Okay. Okay.
It has some of it, but not. It doesn't have a full blown like the tree support type thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say, you know, if they have at least a function where you can add or subtract support, you know, individually.
Looks like we're getting a little bit of lag in here.
You know, just like S3D has. S3D, you can go down, you can go in there, you can edit, and you can say remove support, and then you click on several points where you want to remove it because it's not needed, and then you can say add, and then you put filament, you put support there where you think it's going to be needed.
I know Prussia's Slicer's eventually going to have the same thing in there eventually, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah, when they can.
I don't understand this. Is it lagging, guys?
Not for me.
Really.
Okay, because I'm spinning and my stream health is okay. So that's why I said it's good.
Yeah, I'm mobile, and I'm you know how mobile usually acts, and
yeah,
fairly good right now.
Minnesota Makers here.
Minnesota, yeah, he was here earlier, right? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Fernando Pena.
There he is. What's up, brother?
Yay! Fernando, good morning. Good morning.
What the heck was that?
Buenos dias.
Good morning, Fernando. Your wrestling match is just about to begin.
Right? Fighting out of the red corner.
Now, why don't you pop up that, Don, can you pop up the Discord link for me, please?
Will do.
Thank you.
Copy, paste. There it is.
Who's out there?
Yeah. I agree, Jake, because you know, having everything tight and right and square on your printer is probably the most important thing. But now the profiles, your retraction settings and your speed and all that, I mean, that's, going to affect things greatly. Filament Frenzy, who gets probably the most beautiful prints I've ever seen. The biggest key factor to his, I think, are speeds. He prints extremely slow, but in the process, he comes out with beautiful prints.
Does he print usually on a slower speed?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, that was the thing Walter said when he got his simplified 3D profile for the Mark III. He said, his prints come out beautiful, but yeah, the speeds are very, very slow.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would definitely help. And for most of the stuff like that I'm printing, they don't need to be that perfect.
Well, it's the same way for me. I'm just prototyping, and I would be more careful about a part that had very, very tight tolerances.
Yeah.
And want to print it maybe slower to make sure those tolerances stay where they need to. But for the most part, I'm running 50 millimeters a second on everything.
Yeah, see, I run 60, 70.
Yeah.
And normally I print it at 60, but right now I'm printing a battery cover for a Graupner MZ24 transceiver. Yeah, for a bigger battery compartment. And I'm printing the cover for it, and that thing is coming out really nice.
See, I tried on this face. You know, I did this face at 60% or 60 millimeters a second, and then I also, when I left, I dropped it down to 67% on the speed. You know, so this was actually printed very slow.
Yeah.
You know, and it's still effed up, and it doesn't. I mean, the bottom looks all right, but this was also a 0.5 nozzle too. So
yeah, 50 seems to be a good blend of it. It doesn't take forever to print, and the print comes out pretty smooth.
3D printing doctor. That's why underfill speed in S3D is awesome. More speed control in S3D.
Oh, okay.
And you know that's the major benefit to Core XY machines and Delta machines is they can produce, you know, stable results at higher speeds.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm going to build me a hypercube.
Right.
I might do that one day, but not right now. Hell,
Yeah,
let's find a place to live.
Yeah, well, to say all the time I was printing on my Wanhao i3 with speeds like 40, 45, and risky sometimes at 50. But yeah. I never thought I was going to be able to get up to a speed of 60, 70, or 80, something like that, you know?
Knappen is getting solid print results out of the machine he built at like 300 millimeters a second.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you build a hypercube?
I think he's got a hypercube with linear rails in it.
Yeah.
That's actually what I plan on building probably in January. Once I get, you know, some time to myself, I want to go with it.
If I remember right, it's a hypercube with linear rails, and it's running a duet board. And
yeah, don't they call that a rail core?
I don't think his is the rail core. I think his is still a Hypercube Evo. It just replaced the motion components with linear rails.
Oh, I thought the rail core was actually, you know, was a Hypercube, but when you use put the linear rails on it.
The rail core actually uses the panels as part of the frame. The side panels and stuff are part of the frame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do a frame.
Which, the rail core is, I mean, solid as a rock. But yeah, if you're gonna build an actual rail core, you have to actually order. Well, I guess you can have cut because he gives you the template or whatever, and then you could have a machine shop cut the side panels for you. Or if you got your own equipment, you can cut it yourself. But it's usually, unless you have your own machine or know somebody with a machine shop, you're better off just to order the side panels from the guy that designed the rail core. Which it's like $200 for the pre-cut panels.
Not when I can get linear or the extrusion through work for, you know, a lower price.
Yeah, you're probably better off going with a you know, regular like Hypercube Evo.
I really wanted to do linear rails though.
Yeah, one person that I can really recommend in YouTube to watch, that is Tech2C. Also Tech, and then the number 2, and then CB Charlie.
Yeah,
I've
seen your stuff.
Yeah,
that new Hicktop the independent dual extruder printer. It uses a linear rail on the excavator.
But yeah, that'll be my winter project.
And it's just like a CR10, but it's got independent dual extruders, and then the X carriage is a linear rail.
Yeah. And hey, look who's here.
We got
Robbie Mack.
Robbie Mack.
Hey, the man of the hour.
Robbie Mack, take a look here. What I've got. Your letter came today. Good. Thank you so much, my dear friend.
And Robbie Mack, CR10S4, 2 words, game changer. Right there.
Yes.
I got it locked on you, Rick, so show it off.
All right. All that was printed last night. So the lower body here of the Jeep was printed last night, overnight while I slept. Then my X1 printed the wheels, and my A8 printed the tires. So, being able to print these larger pieces like that allowed me to build that much in just one day.
How long would that?
Sounds like Robbie Mack, the hero of the day.
Yep. And I printed with my printer last night, and it failed. With that new firmware. Oh, your fault. They're happy with you. I'm pissed off. No.
And the print quality came out absolutely fantastic. I didn't even use a raft because I wasn't that concerned with. And so there are a couple of little flaws on the bottom where those tears are in the build surface, but it's really a non-issue. I did actually, I squished some glue stick into the tears so that it kind of filled it up and made it a little more level. And that seemed to be just fine to print over the top of.
And level the bed again.
Yeah. And Joe's on the way to work.
Yep.
Yeah, back to the office after a week.
Yeah. I'll just take it easy today,
And no, I worked from home yesterday, so it was fine.
Cool.
Bombarded with messages.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like somewhere around 10,000 emails.
Oh man.
Yeah, Robbie, the dip in the center is not that bad either. I've got it at level-wise at a really sweet spot right now where it's just a hair too close at the edges and just a hair too far away in the middle. And it seems to be fine.
Now you know what to do, Ricky. If it's going to be, or if it's going to have to be exact, just do a raft.
Right. Yeah, I can always do a raft if need be. I used a raft when I printed the tires on the A8 because it is warped badly.
Oh.
There's the raft from the tires.
Cool.
Which was cool because when I peeled away the raft, it also peeled off the supports for the tires all in one go.
Ah, that's cool. Then you know how to do it.
Yeah. Only downside of the raft is then that's that much wasted material.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
So one of these days I'll get around to getting a new piece of glass for the A8. I might even order one of those the ultra base build surfaces for the A8.
That's how big is that? 300 or 400?
The A8 is 220 by 220.
No, your new printer.
Oh, 400 by 400.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you could just get mirrors, but they don't come in that size.
Yeah, 300 ultra base. I know that's possible, but 400, I'm not sure.
I'm sure it is possible because the Chiron is 400 by 400. So I don't know yet. Maybe that's a potential upgrade in the future is put a Chiron 400 by 400 ultra base on the S4. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you know, then you're going to be having good prints.
Yeah, exactly what Bill said. The 400 by 400 should be out soon since Chiron uses it.
3D.
Good morning, Bill.
Good morning.
That's Bill. That's what I was saying.
Good morning, Bill.
Hey, Ricky, how's the maker room going?
It's great, man. You know, and now it's got 3 working printers that you know. I need to start slicing some stuff for the A8 right now. I don't have anything I can slice for the X1 right now.
Morning,
not
trucker.
the S4 gets done. When the S4 gets done with the bumpers, I will swap the filament between the X1 and the S4. They will trade which color they're printing. Yeah, I only see a potential use even at this point for 4 printers in what I'm doing. So there may be one more printer in my future, but other than that, if I get it when I get the 5th one, it'll be time to let one of the other machines go.
Yeah. I would say 3 printers, FDM, is more than enough.
What I would give
what you're missing right now is the SLS printer.
Yeah, either an SLS or I'd get a small one with like 100 by 100. You know what I mean? Because some of that stuff, the more the more precise stuff would be nice to have a nice small printer for. You know.
Yeah, I even thought about getting one of those the little mini deltas like Walter has and have it just crank out wheels.
Yeah, definitely.
And literally just be a wheel printer and just crank them out one right after the other.
Yeah, or even because them are cheap, ain't they?
It's like $170.
Yeah, that's the same as a freaking Ender. You know, so yeah, that would good for you.
But Walter said that little mini delta, you hit go and it just prints.
Yeah, I've seen some people have a little bit of issues with it, but nothing major. You know.
And Bill says 3, no way near enough.
I know, me too. I've got 7, but I got to get them all going good so they're all happy at the same time, you know.
I don't know.
When I get my Hypercube finished, that's going to be more than enough for my needs right now, because the next one is going to have to be an SLS printer.
An SLS?
Yeah.
You planning on winning the lottery? Because right now the cheapest one of those is that Center at Lisa. That's
there is one for $250 on the market now.
No, that's SLA
or SLA. Well, let's just say SLA. Main thing is it's a resin printer. That's the main thing, so that I can print small parts.
You know what? This spatula that I got off of Amazon is just about the right freaking thickness for testing the gap. Compared to this piece of paper, this spatula is just about the same width. For setting your height.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I would still use a piece of paper because that is softer than that steel.
I'm on glass anyways. Hell, I don't care.
Hey, SLA is limited in its material type, correct?
Yeah, and their material's freaking expensive too.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, the only thing I would really use something like an SLA printer, DLP, or whatever, is for, figurines. And, I wouldn't want the figurines too rigid where if you drop them, they shatter.
Yeah. Well, Joe, let's just say what I need is a resin printer because of the exact with small parts. Because
for me, durability is more important.
Yeah. Well, if it has a plate in it that's 10 by 10 or 10 by 8 or 8 by 6, that would be more than enough for me. But like I say, only thing is it has to be a resin printer. And Z is here. Good morning, Z.
Hey, Z, how's it going?
How's the weather down under? Yeah, Rover. Hey, hi. Yeah, I know that resin printers are a bit messy, but if you're careful, if you work slowly with your cleaning process, then you don't have a problem.
Do they have a resin that's kind of a little bit flexible, or is it just
that I know of?
Not that I know of at this time, but who knows? They're always working on such stuff like that, and that could be something in the near future that you'll see. The Nuke Reality SLA, I think that was something like 12 by 10. It wasn't big at all.
Yeah, I don't even think it's that big. All right, guys. So I got to jet out of here for a few minutes. My son is in the nurse's office at school, and I'm going to. I have to go pick him up.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, we'll see you in a bit.
All right. I'll be back in about half an hour.
Catch you later, Randy.
Oh man, I hope he didn't break an arm or anything.
What do you say he did?
I said I hope he did not break an arm or anything.
Yeah, but what did Ricky say he happened? He fell
No.
or something?
No, he just said you got a call. He has to go to the nurse's office.
Okay.
I can remember as a child, my mother getting a call. She had to come to the school to the nurse's office. That was 2 years in a row, and that was because I broke my wrist playing in the snow.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've never broken a bone in my life. I mean, I've popped a knuckle, but that ain't really.
I wish I could say that. I broke a bone in my shoulder.
Yeah, I know. I hear them kind of blow ass.
Well, let's say I've had broken fingers. I've had broken wrist. I've had broken toes. But that's it for now. And that's more than enough.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Let's bring this one here. We're all about the same.
A lot of mine's been like ligament damage or tendon damage and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good enough. I can raise the bed rest away. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but let's just say back then, that was when I was a child in Hammond, Indiana. The grade school was on like a little mountain, so to say. It was on a little hill. You had to go up a lot of stairs to get into the school, and when it was break time during the winter, we always went around the corner to the backside. There was a delivery ramp on a slope, and we always went back there. We were standing there sliding down the slope with our boots, and I remember standing there. I wanted to slide down, and then some kid behind me pushed me. I slid down. All of a sudden, I lost my balance and I fell down, and broke both bones right before the wrist joint. Yeah. And 1 year later, the same slope. I don't know if it was the same person that pushed me, but the same thing happened again.
Don, it sounds like people's always wanted to kick your ass.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But one thing's for sure.
TTTD. How's it going?
Hey. Yeah, and anyway.
You got to keep an eye on the chat for me, brother.
Yeah, but anyway, the second time when that happened, when I was in the hospital with my mother, the doctor looked, he checked the records. He saw, oh, the same break again. Damn. And looked at me and said, son, let me tell you one thing. We're going to have to package all your arm back up. But if you happen to come back again, well, sorry for this, but I'm going to have to cut your arm off. You know, that's one thing that I still have not forgotten when he told me that. Yeah, that was one thing I did not forget.
Not bad.
The whole idea was to traumatize you to the point where you'll think next time.
Yeah, let's just say he traumatized me so much that every time when there was a break afterwards, you know, and there was still ice and snow down there, you did not see me go around that corner. No way. But unfortunately,
you never broke your wrist again, so I guess he did a good job.
Yep. And I think it's a lot stronger. But let's just say, you know, 6 weeks at home, 2 years in a row. Oh, and both times when that happened, that was almost exactly 1 year apart, within a week. Within 1 week.
So needless to say, that was not your luckiest time around the year.
No, not at all. But, you know, that was okay, you know. But unfortunately, as a child, you know, I got the mumps, I got the measles, I got the chicken pox, I got everything that you could think of. I think most of the time I had school at home.
Well, that's no fun.
The temperature on 250, 230 to 250, so I'm at the lower side. What do we got going on in here? Hey, Z.I. Who broke his...
As a friend who broke his doodle. True story. I had to drive him to the hospital. It was a weird situation. Yeah, I do believe that.
Just a little bit.
I gotta force myself tonight after the kids go to bed to think that pin to probe out.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about, you know, the fact that it's been down for like.
Hey, Rover.
And it was printing really good right before that. I was using some of that $10 filament. I think that you had put out there before, Mike. I forget which version, because there's been like 4 or 5 different companies that have, you know, you found that has had the $10 filament. Like you put in two different ones over the last 5 days.
Yeah.
One of them that was that eSun or whatever.
Yeah.
The eSun.
It wasn't eSun, but it was something like that. I forget what it was.
Sunlu. It was the same as the pens.
There you go.
Sunlu.
The pens from Fernando. So that Sunlu, that was, for me, that was perfect because that was that gray color. Because that's what I look for is the darker gray. That
was almost black, wasn't it? I was going to order some of that too.
I got 5 rolls.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. I hope it works good for you. You know, I mean, I don't know if I've tried that one yet.
Well, then you had that I think it was Impel or Impel on Saturday.
I had the Inland.
No, not the Inland. This was another off-brand on Saturday that you posted out there, and I got a bunch of different colors from that one too.
Oh, that's the one that had 10 or 12 different colors?
Yeah, that one had like the yellow green color. I think I might have grabbed one of the yellow green color.
Did you?
filaments.
This is that that rainbow color. That's the one that had the
that
rainbow for
one.
$10.
Yeah, I think I was talking to you guys Saturday night about that. It wasn't $10. That rainbow one came up as 25 that night.
Oh yeah. No, but I got that roll for 10. You know, that was a hell of a deal.
Yeah, I would. Next time I see that, I'm gonna grab that.
Oh, I definitely am too. I'm kind of bummed out that I only grabbed one roll, you know, because now I really got to watch it sparingly, you know.
And no, I grabbed some of that inland glow in the dark. I think it was a couple weeks ago. I still haven't had a chance to print with it. I'm bummed.
Yeah.
And then I found a transparent blue, and I thought it was a kilogram, and it was only 500 grams for $10. But still,
Yeah.
$10 for 500 grams of translucent blue is probably pretty good.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a couple times. Accidentally not see that, and it's, you know, half a roll or whatever, you know.
Right, but I only bought one roll, so I was fine with that. So you know, it was good because I'm gonna try some water features with that translucent blue and see how it works.
Okay, yeah.
There's actually one of the items that we print, or that's, you know, in the section that I was looking at for the Dragon Lock tiles. It's called a gelatinous cube, and like some of the images show it as like a bluish, you know, see-through bluish. So I want to try it. I want to try that one.
See, this is why I use a filament oiler and duster. Look at that. I mean, it ain't even focusing in, but you can see that.
Oh wow, yeah, you can. It's focused in
Yeah.
good now. You can see that. You know what? I gotta get that on there for mine too.
I do it on all my printers, man, because I mean, I think that's why half the time people have clogs is just because they don't have a filter, you know. I mean, the oil comes out real strong at first, and then after a while, it runs out a little bit, but it still keeps oil on there. So you don't need much oil as far as it goes, but I think that helps a little bit too, you know.
Well, you figure you got particles in the air from the house and everything else like that. Just makes sense.
And you know, I could put it up above, but I put it just about as close as I can to the extruder before it gets into the molding, you know.
Right.
So that, you know, if you got cats, there's dander from them little boogers. So, but I always definitely. Now, what do we got going on here in chat? Amazing. I want.
Man, we got to do a better job keeping an eye on chat.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, you buy a lot at a time. That's nice. What? Actually, I'm using gauze for Band-Aids, you know, or do you put a gauze on and then tape it on or whatever, you know? That's what I use. Because, you know, that stuff's real cheap. You usually have that in a first aid kit. And you don't use much, you know. That there you can flip around 2, 3, 4 times, you know, and then throw it away, and it's good for a couple months.
Food printer? No, I haven't seen any. Except for 3D chocolate printer. That I've seen that, or candy printer. I've seen that too, but all depends on what you mean by food printer.
I have. You guys ever seen a food printer? Yeah, there's a pancake printer that I've seen, and there's several. There's gummy bear printers, chocolate printers. You know, so there's several different kinds of food printers that I know of. All right, cotton balls. Yeah, cotton balls work good too. That's just what I use, and the cotton balls just might have a little more looseness to it. They might, you know, drive out of there when it's going through.
Yeah, no, I've used that too, actually, the packing foam.
Sounds like Joe is getting to work right now.
Yep.
Yep. Sorry, guys. I'm on mute.
Pizza. Yeah, pizza. That'd be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? Pizza printer. Honey, print me a pizza.
Sorry, I thought I had muted.
No, it's all right.
Wasn't there something in the news about a food printer printing pizza on the pieces?
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I try to check the news every day, and I haven't seen that one, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I seen that somewhere. I'm not sure. Was it in the news or was it in YouTube?
I don't know. That I don't know. Get this cleaned off here. I got it leveled. We'll have to try to see how this here works. I'm going to put some more of that Tesla glue on here.
Yeah, bacon filament. Yeah.
Ah, there you go, bacon.
Bacon filament. That's something that.
Who did that? The printing nerd did that, didn't he? He made bacon filament.
Yeah, Joe Telling did that. Bacon filament. He also tried a coffee. He also tried a coffee filament.
Yeah, there's a couple of them out there that smell like coffee.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that the coffee filament doesn't really smell like coffee at all.
Yeah.
But the color is cool.
It was a robot.
Pizza robot.
Bacon.
Yeah. Protoplastic.
They basically have them in vending machines, you know. You can go up and order stuff and then it makes it, ain't it? Yeah, you know what? I think I did see that. It's a big old vending machine, ain't it? Beer filament? I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see that one either.
Yeah, my wife, that would make my wife go puke. Good God. I can't believe it's 10 to 9.
Yeah.
This one's just been flying.
Strange. When you're having a good time, it's always that way, huh?
Yeah.
It's not 10 to 9. It's 10 to 10.
Well, not for me.
I'm messing with you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I was just saying that today has just been like, whew, I'm not quitting or anything like that, but holy mollies.
Yeah.
I still got to see if I can get this print running.
Yeah, and you two are having problems with 10 to 9, 10 to 10. What should I say? 10 to 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that too. You know that. This is not first time I've ever ran.
I'd love for it to be 10 to 4 right now, because that'd mean only,
You're
2
done
hours,
already.
2.5 hours left for work.
I hear you, Joe. I hear you. That would be a nice thing for you, huh?
1451 for. Yes, I did this.
All right, so this is the first time I've been back to my desk since early last week, and I've got a bunch of cards on my desk.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I would take those home and open them up later.
all right, you can do it right here.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I know that truck driving. That's kind of a bugger, ain't it? What's that doing? I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Keep that one. I like trying to. I got a 32 gig card, but I try to keep it cleaned out. I don't like putting 10 files on it at a time,
Yeah.
That's something.
I started doing, Mike, I started doing subfolders.
Yeah,
Keeping my stuff separate.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm thinking is that it gives it more places for these enders to write. you know, so it doesn't, you know, this is in my little world up here, that then it will last longer, the card will last longer, seeing how the ender writes to it so much.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's how they do the power off resume, you know,
Okay.
is they constantly write to the SD cards.
I'm having a problem with my 16 gigabyte SD card. Every once in a while, the printer won't recognize that there are files on it. You know.
Yeah, Trucker has that problem with his ender. He can print, and then when he goes and puts the SD card back in, it won't recognize it. He has to shut it off and then turn it back on for it to work. Isn't that right, Trucker? I thought it was you that had that problem.
I think I'm getting that problem too, but it seems like it's not a problem from the printer; it's a problem from the SD card.
Yeah, every layer it writes to the SD card.
Yeah. Right now, I'm using the 8 gigabyte card that came with the printer.
That's what I'd like to find. I'd like to find like 20 8 cards for real cheap, you know.
Oh, you can find them.
You can find them in eBay, but they'll be sent from China.
Well, yeah, I don't care. You know, you only pay a few bucks for them because they're 8 gigs. Nobody wants them. That would be perfect for printing, you know. Because you put a lot of files on an 8 gig card. Just, you know, let it burn up. Who cares, right?
Pretty much. Yeah, it depends on the size of the file, but yeah, absolutely. You could really.
That'd have to be a hell of a file to be 8 gigs, ain't it?
Yeah, you'd have to have like your whole bed full in order to get, you know, in order to do 8 gigs.
As high as you can.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you use USB. I do sometimes too with my Octoprint, but that ain't running right now.
Yeah.
Gotta love to come back to work in your laptop's dead.
There you go.
Oh.
That ain't bad. Then you don't have to work, do you?
Yeah.
No, I still got my desktop.
Yeah. Too bad. Otherwise, you could have gone back home.
Yeah. I gotta go home and work today. My computer don't work.
Yeah. That's a bad thing about being on the computer side of things.
Yeah,
They know you can figure it out.
Yeah. I haven't really looked yet for some decent cheap ones, you know. And really, they don't have to be that decent, you know. If you're just freaking burning files and burning layers on it, you know, let them burn up. If you can get, you know, if you get like 20 of them for 20 or for like $5-10, you know, from China, who cares?
$5 or $10.
Well, that's just what I'm saying.
Yeah, 8 gigabyte. I think about €1 or €2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be about $2 or $3
into 220. Who did that? You? I wouldn't do that.
Like the 110 into 220. No, don't do that.
No. You can do it the other way around, right?
You can plug a 220 into 110. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen.
I go feed my kids and up before I go. All right, man. Thanks for coming out, Doc.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah. We'll see you Friday, maybe. Yeah, you were kidding. Okay.
Yeah, but that's one. You know, that's one thing that really wonders me is that all the printers are set at 220. Even those that are
in China, man. They're all made in China or wherever, you know. I mean, the States, there ain't many people that use 110 except for the States, is there?
As far as I know. It's only the States that use 110.
Yeah. I mean, so you got the majority of the world that is 220, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, you don't see any information on the instructions or on
a lot of them, yeah.
Or on the package. You know, they could easily have it printed on the outside of the package 110 or 220, you know, and just mark the 220 so that when the people get it, they can see, okay, this is set at 220. Yeah, I definitely need to change it to 110.
Yeah.
You know, some newbies, they don't even know that. They put it together, turn it on, and nothing happens. And then they go into forums. Hey, my printer doesn't work. I just built this thing together. What's wrong with it? Any idea? The first answer you get, yeah, is it still set at 220?
Yeah. No. Can't fix stupid, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what that one is. I hate the viewer that I have for pictures. I mean, it just sucks. I got to change that. Oh, that's the freaking crow. I don't want the crow.
Now, one thing I like about Windows 10 Professional, I have a 3D viewer there too. I can click on any STL file and tell it to open it up in the 3D viewer, and then I can take a look at that STL file before I even open it up in Cura or in S3D.
Yeah, I mean, Windows 10 has a 3D print.
Yeah.
App Store. All right, what do we got going on, Trucker? Yeah.
Yeah.
US is only 110.60. I don't know the rest of that.
Well, we have 220 50 hertz all over here in Europe.
That one don't show me no pictures. Unit assist one. Ghost. Bucket. You know what that one is. Oh, lantern.
Yoo-hoo! 94%.
Yeah.
Yeah. From that cover that I'm printing right now.
40, 50 hertz. Yeah.
Yeah, 220 to 240, 50 hertz. That's right. But most of the time you're sitting around 220.
Yeah.
Where you have to pay attention is in the kitchen. When you're connecting the electric stove and the electric oven, that thing is connected to 380.
Yeah,
or 360.
It's still 110, I think.
Somewhere around there.
It's, big 110.
Yeah.
I need some more. The worst part is I've got boxes and boxes of these alcohol pads. I'm going to show it to my microphone. Freaking moron. But and I can't find them. This is the only box I can find.
Huh.
Well, I get these from my insurance company, you know.
Uh-huh.
For my diabetes testing and stuff, and they send me a couple boxes every month.
Huh.
So it's great, you know. I don't have to buy these for 3D printing. They're cleaning the bed, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Get stuff off. I still keep a jug of the stuff around.
Yeah.
After one, but it's only like $1.50 or something for 90%. See, I'm thinking with that Tesla glue about putting a good amount of alcohol on here and then spraying that stuff on here and then spreading it out so it will I don't know, it will spread out more even, and then the alcohol will evaporate right away. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna try this again. Otherwise I ain't gonna use this anymore.
Yeah, but anyway, as soon as I have this print finished, my buddy here, he told me, yeah, that's no problem. You can come over and we can check it to see if it'll fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I have to go because this is, you know, this is a official project.
Yeah. It's a commission print.
Yeah. Commission print. Yeah. So that's the way we can say it.
That's what I call them. You get paid for that one, or you got paid for that one. So, all right, we got the goo on there. And the whole day just working on one printer here, and I still got the other one to figure out. But like I say, I got to get this one here done just for
that thing has
review. So
yeah.
how's the print done? Oh, show the print off, Don.
Huh?
Show your print off that you're working on.
Oh,
yeah, it's a back cover for a.
You want to see that one, or you want, or do you
Well,
want?
that's what he wants to see, the one your commission print that you're doing. Now you can show off your other one too.
Yeah. You know, it's just a battery cover for a transmitter, RC. You know.
Remote control for an RC plane or car, drone, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And that thing is looking pretty darn good. But yeah, and the print that I was doing the last 2 days, that's this one.
Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah. This is the Elder Lighthouse. With the trees and everything. That thing is hollow all the way up to the top so that you can put LED lights in it and light up the tower. Yeah, that's going to be a nice one, but I'm going to paint this one. I'm going to paint it first. Ooh, that's a good question. I've seen a few scanners, but to this time I haven't seen one that really works good.
What's that? 3D scanner?
Yeah, 3D scanner.
We got to do that this week or next week. We'll do that next week.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, because that's what I was going to do while Ricky was gone, and then we just ended up busy with the stupid other stuff. I'm going to do the Connect from Xbox.
You have a Connect there.
Yeah, and I ordered the parts that I need to connect it to the thing. So yeah, we'll do that next week. We'll go through and install all the files that you need for it, and then I gotta print out a Lazy Susan, and then we'll do some scanning and go through some of the programs and stuff.
Yeah, you got to print out a Lazy Susan. You need the extension arms and the holder for that part too, right?
No. For the Connect?
Yeah.
No. I mean, you can go that route. Depends on how big of an item you're printing, you know?
Yeah, the Connect that needs to be at a stable position.
Well, yes and no. I mean, you can hold on to it as you spin it around.
Yeah.
You know, as you walk around somebody, or the person can spin around if they're on a chair that has a spinner. And that's also kind of why I bought this for smaller objects, you know, or printed this out last week.
Cool.
It's this little turntable that spins as you crank it.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to take the arm off and just spin it by hand. Make it easier. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next week.
Where did you get the STL files for that?
For this?
Yeah.
Oh, that was on Thingiverse.
Yeah. Did you look? What did you look for? Lazy Susan or?
That ain't a Lazy Susan. That's just a turntable, you know. But I was looking for I just put in 3D scanner, and I think that's what I looked up, and I came across that because it's used for 3D scanning, you know.
Uh-huh.
So.
Thank you, Nerdity and Z. Yeah. Thank you too. This who's saying that thing looks cool. Yeah, I have to agree with that.
You gotta get out of here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get rid of that profile now. I got that profile for I put it under my daughter's name for that 1.5 nozzle, you know.
Yeah.
I need to delete that sucker. That didn't work out good. I mean, I think I put on a 0.8 on my Tornado, so that one I'll have to get going.
A 0.8?
Yeah.
You want to do some fast prints, huh?
Yeah. Use that for bigger prints, fast prints. Let's see what we got here for pumpkins.
Yeah. Bigger, that I can understand that, but faster, you know. Well, it all depends on what type of quality you want to have.
Well, you'll get, and they're actually stronger too, I guess.
Yeah, because you have thicker shells at that time, right?
What do you mean the Connect USB doesn't fit into desktops? What do you mean by that? Just programs out there for it.
Yeah.
When I do that series next week, I will have all the stuff in the description and stuff down below. But as of right now, I don't remember. I'll work on that this weekend, getting everything all ready for that. And but yeah, no, you can do it on your computer. There are a lot of people who do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell adapter cords. I got that right here. Well, it's a power cord and a plug-in. I don't know what I did with it. No, it's here somewhere. I did buy it. I bought it off of Amazon. It was only $10, I think. They come with some of the printers, or with some of the Connects. I don't know what the heck I did with it right now. But yeah, I ordered it off of Amazon. It was $10, so it wasn't bad. You know.
Hey, I found a Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
I think you would like this one too.
Well,
you got to
share screen.
You got to take a look at that. There's the Thingiverse. You got to take a look at that.
I'm looking. Oh, nice. Yeah.
A giant turtle, elephants.
My daughter would love that.
I hear you.
But see, I got to use the one with that. See, you go and you buy them airsoft BBs.
Yeah.
For the airsoft guns, they're 6mm, and so that's what you use for the bearings in the Lazy Susans. I made a small one, and my daughter took it. I don't know where it went. I made that a while back. So.
Oh, another giveaway. 3D
Yeah.
laser engraver with CNC all in one. Get it here.
Everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Ring that bell. Go and check out Don's channel. He's going to start doing some live streams here and there. And so that's what you should. What is this, Wednesday night? Oh, yeah, no, that's Neary's is streaming tonight.
No, I was just looking for Lazy Susan.
Yeah.
In Thingiverse. And that was a little bit farther down in the list.
I printed this yesterday too. See, this came off of the printer that I just changed over. You know, it's just a little. The center one's supposed to spin a little bit too. I didn't realize there was something on the back, so I didn't put no support. So of course that didn't work out too well. And none of it really did, so I had to heat it up and try to. But whatever, it's kind of neat.
Hey, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, no, isn't different. I thought they said some of them come with it. I don't know. He bought one online. Where the heck is it now? Now you're just gonna make me find it, ain't you?
Oh, yes.
Let me go see if I can find it. What I would have done with it should have been in the drawer, you know.
Come on, get off there.
Here, I found it. Yeah,
it comes. It's just a. It just has a regular little plug-in on it, and then on the other end, you plug your Connect into there, and then this goes into the computer, so it gets its power and stuff through to here, and then all the video comes up and goes into here. You know, so I mean, this is what you get for $10. I mean, there was a couple cheaper, but they weren't prime, and I don't buy anything that's not prime. Then you don't know where it's coming from. It's going to come or whatever. And Amazon's a little bit more safer than eBay, but
yeah.
So. Hey, there's Ricky. I know your name. I swear I do.
And how's your son doing, Ricky?
Yeah.
Hope it's not too bad.
So now, I don't think I'm going to print until after we're done streaming here because I want to record it. So
yeah,
I'm not going to. So I'm not going to do that. I can't really do. I mean, I guess I can figure it out. I wish I had my DM. Get my active print working again today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's this one with holes.
Oh man. Oh.
I just got. Yeah, that's right. Send him on his way. He'll be fine.
He's got a headache. Gave him a couple of.
But you know what? I got absolutely crap for pumpkins. I mean, I guess I can do one of these, but I don't like them. All right, rotate. We'll just try this one for schnickies. We'll print them real small. How big is he? Yeah, that's too big. Here, let's see how long something like that will take. Giggles.
Okay, that thing is printed. There it is.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. That should work. Just as long as all your holes are lined up.
Yeah, that's something I have to check out as soon as I get over to my buddy.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
I'll be back Friday. Ricky Tanner will be on tomorrow with some new designing stuff, I think, because he's got his printer done. Yeah, that one there is 6 freaking hours, man.
And I also wish to say thank you all for coming.
Yep.
Joining the stream today. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring that bell so that you'll be notified when the next one comes. And I'm not sure when. I'm still waiting for a package, but you can also check my channel. Sometime in the very near future, I will start doing a couple of live streams and building a hypercube together. But until then, take care, everybody, huh? Have a nice day.
Yep, I'm going to go too, I think. He's got to get rolling, and I got to get this project rolling here. So thank you, everybody, for coming.
Yeah.
And like he says, like, subscribe. I'll probably swing over to Discord and turn that on while I'm messing around here. But no, thank you, everybody, for coming. And where are we? Here we are. So, all right. Well, have a nice day.